Hi everyone, and thank you for returning to Everything Tesla Stock. This year's stock market is expected to be shocked by Tesla's Q2 earnings. Why? Indeed, over the last few months, the stock market has not performed particularly well. While other stock prices have been declining, Tesla investors are still generally optimistic. Tesla is reportedly performing really well in terms of several of its most important financial metrics, despite all of the current swings. Given the decline in share price compared to Tesla's real business performance, the stock market is anticipated to be stunned by the company's Q2 earnings. What are the analysts' opinions on the company's Q2 profits? Then, which are the crucial figures that will astound you? Let's investigate. About July 2022, Tesla is scheduled to disclose its Q2 earnings. It will surprise Tesla owners that there is something significant that everyone is missing. Tesla remains quite bullish despite the decline in the share price, as seen by the company's Q1 financial report that was made public back in April. This demonstrates that the decline in Tesla's share price was more the result of the general pessimistic mood in the stock market, which was brought on by rising interest rates, inflation, and war, than it was of the company's performance. As to U.S. news, in 2020, Tesla's shares had a growth rate of as much as 700%. With everything going on, Tesla might just as easily shock the whole stock market, which would be extremely advantageous for investors. However, given that the stock price is continuously declining, why would we say this? All of this, however, is expected given Tesla's current rate of advancement. Tesla stated in April of this year that, as of just the first quarter of 2022, it had sold roughly 310,048 cars. This is in contrast to a 68% growth in the same month in the prior year, 2021. The business recorded a $3.3 billion net income for the first quarter of 2022 with all of these sales. This quarter's record even exceeded the expectations of Wall Street analysts. This indicates that the company's $18.8 billion in revenue increased by 81% on an annual basis. According to a report written by Trip Chowdhury of Global Equities Research, Tesla is already having an incredible second quarter of 2022. Chowdhury is a co-founder of Global Stocks Analysis, a company that provides financial services to help with stock trading, such as fundamental analysis on global stocks. Their primary areas of interest are short, medium, and long-term trends. He comes to us with nearly 3 years of expertise in sell-side analysis from FTN Midwest Securities, where he was primarily the primary analyst responsible for the IT sector. During his routine monthly inspections of Tesla's Fremont facility, he discovered that May 2022 is off to an incredibly robust start in terms of production, shipments, and deliveries. Not only will this thrill Tesla shareholders ahead of its Q2 earnings, though. Chowdhury brought up some of the most recent images of the factory, pointing out that there were more shipment trucks this quarter than there were last. He continued by estimating that there were at least 20% more cargo trucks overall, which led him to conclude that the automobile company is already expecting a successful second quarter of this year. Earnings declines are inevitable for traditional automakers such as General Motors, Ford, Toyota, and even Volkswagen. It appears like Tesla is about to enjoy a jump in earnings. In fact, a 142% increase in earnings is anticipated compared to 2021. Earnings at companies like Volkswagen have already decreased by 14%, and Ford has witnessed a 58% decrease. The global production and supply chain issues that are currently plaguing the world are the root cause of all of this. Tesla continues to maintain its leadership position, which may be reflected in the Q2 2022 earnings releases. Even if the company fared exceptionally well in the first quarter, the majority of Tesla stockholders are unconcerned. Everything is dependent on the company's actions in the future. Therefore, it may be a smart idea to purchase Tesla stock at this time, given that the firm's Q2 2022 earnings could surprise the market by demonstrating corporate growth during a period of declining stock prices. Who knows? However, we can't wait to find out. Thus, the issue that needs to be answered is, what plans does Tesla have for the future to guarantee that it maintains its position at the top and generates profitable results for the upcoming quarterly earnings report? What plans do they have to drive their stock values so high that the whole stock market is taken aback? The advancement of batteries is one of the innovations we can anticipate from Tesla. Internal combustion engines were the means of life and death for the majority of early automakers. They employed certain features, like fuel injection, and metrics, like horsepower, to draw customers and reach the top of the market. But now that electric cars are commonplace, they've shown to be incredibly useful. Could this lead to even better Q2 earnings for Tesla? A better electric vehicle can be identified mostly by evaluating its battery and a few other performance metrics. How far will the vehicle travel on a single charge? Then, how quickly is it capable of charging? Is the constructing of it pricey or reasonably priced? These are some of the queries that people will have about electric cars, and as a result, Tesla has been working on creating the 4680, a next-generation battery. It's anticipated to bring about a revolution in vehicle pricing and range. The total distance an automobile can go on a single charge. These batteries are only accessible in small quantities, but Tesla has just begun to use them in their vehicles. Tesla's plans to enhance its production of electric vehicles, EVs, depend heavily on the outlook that the firm will need to develop this new battery and the availability of semiconductors and raw materials that it will require to build them. If they were able to pull this off, Tesla's Q2 earnings would ultimately surprise the whole stock market. Tesla's recently constructed plants in Berlin and Austin, Texas, are another reason that will propel the company to the pinnacle. Tesla has started manufacturing and exporting from these new factories during the last 2 weeks. Tesla now hopes to grow its operating margins and scale in order to produce additional cars, in addition to the factories in Shanghai and California. There is a huge chance to achieve a significant rise in gross margins at the recently constructed gigafactories in Berlin and Austin. This will also present the corporation with more opportunities to boost production, particularly in light of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the problems in the supply chain caused by China's lockdowns. In light of all of this, the newly constructed factories are essential to the company's ability to meet its revenue goals for this year. The majority of individuals are focused on the new items that Austin is expected to produce, particularly stock market investors. Among them are Tesla's semi-truck and the much-anticipated Cybertruck. The majority of Tesla enthusiasts have been anticipating the Cybertruck's release since it was first revealed. A significant number of people have already made deposits to purchase the innovative pickup truck. However, some investors have already begun to withdraw and request a refund of their money due to delays that have lasted for years. However, it has been stated that the Cybertruck is unique even as that occurs. This is a next-generation car that, when it is delivered, will undoubtedly be a powerful move for Tesla and increase sales. Increased sales allow them to announce greater Q2 earnings, which will undoubtedly surprise the stock market. Despite all of the unanticipated events, such as the epidemic that caused most firms to shut down and the current conflict between Russia and Ukraine that has rocked the global economy, Tesla has been able to stay on top. Tesla wants to accelerate the global transition to sustainable energy by lowering the cost of electric vehicles and other energy-related products. This is what Tesla's Gigafactory Nevada, or Giga Nevada, was designed to do. The primary product of the plant is lithium-ion batteries, which are used to power electric cars and other electric car parts. Anticipated to be the biggest structure on Earth, it is entirely powered by renewable energy, guaranteeing net zero energy. The majority of Tesla's battery issues should be resolved by this arrangement. Tesla has undoubtedly persevered through some very trying circumstances, and this is not the end. It's still expanding and undoubtedly meant for more. As a result, most stock market investors will be absolutely astonished, especially in light of what Tesla has in store. What's stopping Tesla from rising further if it has made any money during the war and the pandemic? So what do you think will happen to Tesla stock in Q2?